Hey everyone, it's Amy, owner and curator of YosoBoho. I am here at the Goodwill in Mayfield Heights, Ohio, and I am about to go in and do some shopping and see if I can't find anything great. I was here about a week ago. Although I didn't record because it was after I worked all day at the shops, I only had a little bit of time and didn't have just much energy at all. But it ended up being a great trip because even though it was late in the day and it was on a Sunday, they brought out fresh carts like 5:45 p.m. and they were closing at 7, which was fantastic because I pulled some great sellable things off of those carts. So I'm kind of hoping that when I get in there, we're going to find some fresh carts, or they're going to bring some out while we're there. That would be amazing. So let's get in here and see what we can find. Let's go. I'm really torn. Look at this cool handmade mug. Very wonky, cool handle. It's stamped Spectrum. Like maybe this artist was commissioned to make them for Spectrum. It's signed and everything. I'm gonna leave it just because I don't like the Spectrum on the front. Maybe I could decorate it with something else.
Can I trouble you?
Oh, of course.
Can I trouble you for the time, honey?
Sure. Well, it's slightly busy in here today. Just picked this up. I think it's kind of cute. Just probably a amateur school piece or something. It's kind of fun though. Found a couple other pieces here. This I found when I came in the door. I'm not sure I'm gonna get it. I think they have 606 on it. It's a neat clasp on the top and it's definitely older. The tag says made in Italy for Valerie. It's pretty clean. This is like a vinyl. This is a good vintage. And then I picked up a couple of these. This I don't think, yeah, this is manufactured. It's a really cool look to it, but I don't think we'll get that. This is artist signed, handmade. It's kind of neat. Has a little pour spout. Like the colors there. This is Hager. I haven't seen one of these in a while. It's an older piece. I don't know how popular this green is, but the shape is kind of cool. It'll look great summertime with some sunflowers in it. And of course, a little candle. This one's called Springtime, and it smells like lilies. So, don't know if I'll keep that or not, but what is this? I'm seeing something artsy, weird. Okay. I don't see any sort of signature. That looks like fused glass. That's so wild. You just have your own little plant that never dies. I kind of love that. $3.14. This cart doesn't have the little blue thing, so everything's all open. I don't like that. Gosh, I love these. I have a thing about these stacked mugs. They just don't sell. Look at that with the little birds, festive birds and robins. Came right down here because I saw these when I turned the corner. Aren't those neat? They're 91 cents a piece. So I might have to think about those. I wonder if there's another one around here. Look at how great this is. With the witches on it. I don't know if it's got a little saucer or what. What does this say? Hobgoblins. That's adorable. Looked this up, and there's definitely a saucer that this should go with that now I'm looking for. It has an orange, thick orange border with fun graphics. So the orange should be easy to see. I'm looking around for that. Oh, that's dance right there. Is that a butter bell? Or just a little dish? I think this is bistro. Yeah, dance bistro. I almost always pick up dance when I see it. It's just a lidded condiment or sugar. I'll have to look that up and see if that's worth grabbing. I'm really hoping I can find this saucer at least. I also found this tiny little pot over here. It's got a dog underneath the sticker. Signed KD. Super cute. Alright, we're looking for orange. Orange, orange, orange. I see some rice grains in that. They look like little sauce cups. Alright, back to the search. Orange, orange, orange. It's kind of pretty. Oh, it has good weight to it. Chesapeake Bay. Pretty color. Orange, orange, orange. I saw these earlier, these little espresso cups. They have a little line around the outside of them. Darn, darn, darn. It probably got donated because the saucer got broke, right? That's my guess. Look at how cute this is. What is this down here? Merry Christmas. Oh, there's a reindeer and a Santa and a tree. It's cute. I saw this guy last time I was here. Little salt glaze piece. He's got a big chip out of him. It's kind of fun with the cow. I'm seeing matching bowls and plates to these. Right here. That looks like it could be Wedgewood. Alright, what's wrong with it? Other than needing cleaned. A little great pattern lidded box for $3. Probably a yes. I'll have to check it over real good. Open it up, make sure it's not chipped in the lid. Well, it's not our orange plate, but it's something. Well done. I do see this big giant bag here of things. Somebody must have picked it up in the Christmas aisle and decided against it when they got it to here. Look at how cute. That's an Anna Lee. A little mouse sleeping in like a matchbox. Super cute. Oh. Is that the only cute thing in there? $7. That's probably somebody spotted that guy and did a lookup on him and decided it wasn't worth it to get the bag. That's my guess. I'll at least take it over to the right aisle. Oh my gosh. Look at that little knee hugger in there. $2. These look like they're glass. This one's broken, but I'd say we can definitely pull that apart and use him. Looks like they're doing some cleaning here in this aisle. I'm really not looking for any more Christmas. Look at this cool frame I just found. Looks like it has patina. It's dated 1987. $2.74. This is very cool. Definitely has like an Art Nouveau kind of vibe to it, and I just love that color. Ooh, what's this? This is pretty. That looks mid-century. Yeah. I'm gonna grab that. It's a little enamel piece, and it's signed. So we'll just put that right in the cart. This is kind of cool. Piece of wood. dry food use. It's got some metal on it. With some bees. I like that. Some damage though on there. I'm seeing some giraffes behind. I like that. It's a neat piece, $4. This reminds me of the box I just found. This was here last time I was here. Kind of like that little blue onion pattern organizer. I think those were here too. It's gonna get damaged in there. I'm gonna set that up here. Look at that, somebody painted. It's been painted in China. Happy Halloween. What's this big turned piece? Big candle holder. Oh my gosh, that's heavy. Wow, that's a big chunk of wood. I got $5 on that. I'm seeing a giant arrow in there. Why is there a giant arrow? That's interesting. Just a giant arrow. There's a huge basket up there. These are kind of cool. These are like Hobby Lobby now, but it reminds me of like the old-timey milk crates, so I kind of like that. Some candles. That's pretty wild. Oh, she's chipped. She's chipped. So this is the final area. You guys, look at this mess. My mom wouldn't even take time to look through here. She'd be like, nope. It's a mess. Oh, those little trays. They all look to be different. Decorative, what? Decorative Crafts Inc. Made in Italy. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might have to check those out. Stick them in an armpit. Okay. Just never know what you'll find in here, so you gotta look around. So much stuff. There's another filter. Little melamine set. Oh, there's a few of them. Patriotic one, nautical one, spring one. Oh gosh, look at the old graphics on that. Fold and go gift box. It's neat. Do you remember when these came out? Put all your bags on them so you can carry them all at the same time and they won't hurt your hand. I think I had one of these at one point. 91 cents, that's tempting. I think it's time to do a cart assessment and find our way out of here. Oh my gosh, y'all. It has gotten crazy busy in here, and I cannot find a single spot to tuck in and look things up. Every time I pick something, someplace, I get a, excuse me, and I gotta move. I think I'm just gonna give you my last report here. I have a couple more things that I want to look up, but I'm pretty happy with what I found. I'm really kind of upset about not finding the saucer for this, because this Bethany Low for Bruce Elsis or something, I'll put the information on screen, but this stuff, whatever this Hobgoblins Bethany Low stuff is quite pricey. So I think I am gonna buy the teacup and just sell it as a replacement piece on eBay. But I'm kind of excited about that. I may still go over yet and look and see if something has been uncovered, but I really wish there was a saucer or some other plates. I am gonna get these little made in Italy trays. They are different art pieces. All of them are different. I am gonna pick up 2 of these. So one of them has a chip on the bottom, but these are hand painted. And I think they're not signed, but I think they're really well made and just gorgeous. The colors on them are just gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous colors, I'm obsessed with this frame here. It is metal and it's heavy. What's under here is a Lazy Susan. Just an old, like 60s Lazy Susan. I'm also obsessed with those. I have them in my cupboards. And this one I love because it only has the inside part and it doesn't have the outside rails. So you can fit a lot more in there. This is Wedgewood, and I'm glad I took a little bit of time to look it up because my initial lookups on it weren't great. It would look like it was selling for $12 to $18, but there's 2 sizes of this, and the one that sells for less is much smaller. So this larger box looks to sell for between $30 and $50, and they have 3 on it. This piece is just too funky cool not to grab. I wish it was artist signed. It's not. Google Lens didn't help me in any kind of way, but I like that kind of organic, non-living plant in your house. I think somebody else will like it too. Picked up some just cheap brush pens, but these might be fun to play with. They're only $1.91. This I'm kind of excited about. So the box is really bashed up. And they have $2.14 on it, but it is a caliper. And when I looked it up, this exact number, this Brown and Sharp 579-1, I found one that sold for $150. It says because it's Swiss made, and mine says Swiss made. So I don't know. It's not much of a risk at $2.14, right? So the box is in horrible shape, but even if it sold for half that or $50, that's amazing, right? The last time I was here with Marty, I got a bag of this potting mix, and I just found another one. So that's great, $3.91. I need to repot a big aloe that my mom just gave me. This I'm sad about. I noticed a big crack right there. So that's going to have to go back. Yeah, I'm going to have to look up a couple things here. The candle's going to go back. That little bag will probably go back. The hanger will probably go back. There's just nothing too overly great about it. They got $4 on it. It's probably a $15 to $18 piece. This piece I'll keep for 91 cents. I'm going to look it up and I'll share it with you. It's kind of neat though. So I will keep that. I'm thinking about putting this back. This looks to be just a generic piece. And that bowl, it's cool, but it's not, you know, doesn't blow me away. So I'm being much more picky about the pottery I pick up. So most of the stuff here will probably go back except for that. And I'll have to see what that Dance Bistro piece is worth. I got $1.91 on that, so we'll check that out. I'll check in one more time before I leave That I'm keeping too. That with the little knee hugger elf. Everything down in the cart is a keeper. I kind of do this where I move things. So we'll take a look at a couple of these and I'll report back on my way out. The line was so long. I just like threw everything in there. It's all so precarious. I'm gonna walk like an inch at a time. I got bags and boxes in the car. Well, and a car full of stuff. And it's getting dark. I ended up spending like $36 in there. However, because they have a loyalty program out here, I had a $5 discount. So it's like $31. Right. So I'm gonna pack this stuff up. I think it was pretty successful, especially if this is worth any money here, this caliper. That'll be good. And the Wedgewood is listable. And then some other great things too that we're gonna play with. So good overall trip. That got to be super busy. The line was very long. I have gotten a headache just from it. Sometimes when there's way too many people, I call it too people-y. I get kind of stressed out and anxious, and I can just feel the headache coming on. Do you suffer from something similar? Gosh, I just want them to open it up and let me go shop and not have anybody there to bother me. Is that too much to ask for? All right, everybody, I have had a very long day, and I'm glad that you hung out with me for it. It started this morning in the bins with our friend Linda. I have a whole car full of stuff now. I got all of that stuff I just bought in here in this one bag. And I wanted to mention again that Bethany Lowe, look out for that stuff. I had no idea that stuff existed. I think that little teacup just on its own is probably going to be good money if somebody needs it. So, all right, I am going to get myself home, get rid of this headache, and I think I might take tomorrow off. I don't know when the last time I took a day off was, y'all. Like, I'm kind of excited. I have some listing to do, but I can do that from my chair. So I may just not even get dressed. All right, everybody. I will see you on the next one. Until then, please take care.